Welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky and I love all things fragrance, body care, beauty, and I love a good haul. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to miss any of my uploads. I have a haul again. So if you're interested in the items I have picked up, then just keep on watching. Okay, first of all, in the most recent haul I did, I said I wanted to get this purse charm I saw on Amazon. Y'all, Amazon really pissed me off with this. Here's the purse charm. Where the rest of it? This came in and I was like, oh, so that's it, huh? For size reference, like, and perhaps I should take some responsibility for this because I did go back to look at this on Amazon and it did have like the measurements, and they were using centimeter part side of the ruler, and I guess I should have paid more attention to that because I didn't expect for this to be this small, and I don't think I wanted this little, like, this is itty bitty, like this is something you could just put on a keychain. So I want to return it, but at the same time, like, is it worth it? I don't know. It's just, what am I gonna do with this? Like, what am I gonna do with this? And I feel like it's all my fault because I wasn't paying attention to the true measurements. So yeah, that's a fail. So next, I randomly decided that I wanted to try the dusting powders from Lush. So there are some samples in here. One is Veganese conditioner. I don't know if I'm gonna use this. Definitely not gonna be using that. Next is Snow Fairy Milkshake Shower Gel. It's bubblegummy pink. This? I like this. Okay. So I picked up Fairy Dust. Now, I'm trying to, maybe how this is gonna work is I'm going to peel the top off and then pour into this part. I've got plenty of powder puffs on hand that I haven't used yet, so I could just use one of those. So yeah, we'll see how this works. I'm not really familiar with dusting powders, but I want to give this a try. And I also grabbed one in Super Milk. So we'll see. And since they're layering Snow Fairy, I think that's Super Milk, if that's what Snow Fairy Milkshake is, maybe I could layer them on top of each other and see what happens. And then next, I got distracted and I smelled this. This is called Snow Cake. I am on the fence about keeping this because it is very sweet. Like, sharp, very strong, sweet. Like, it might be a little too sweet for me. Yeah, it's very, very sweet. It does soften up, like, once it dries down. So I did wait and let this dry down, and I revisited this on skin, and it was much more easy to palette, much more palatable. But from first spray, it's very strong, almost off-putting strong. So I'm gonna sit on that for a couple more days and see. But if I do keep it, I'd probably try it with this almond eclair that I have, because I feel like this will go pretty well with it. What scares me is this has sugar crystals in it, so I'm probably going to be in overload from all the sugar. because this is very, very, like, sweet. Almost headache inducing sweet. So I do want to tread lightly. But yeah, that's what I picked up from Lush and what might potentially be going back. So since I was at the mall, I saw Old Navy was having a little sale on the pajama bottoms. So I picked up 2. They were $5 each. Just some regular pajama bottoms, flannel. So, and I don't know why Old Navy's clothes, like, I know that when you buy stuff out the store, they're not always like super crisp and clean, but Old Navy stuff especially be extra dusty. So I'm just gonna toss these in my laundry basket after I take the tags off so I can wash these before I wear them. And since I seem to keep missing the $5 t-shirt sale, I grabbed a couple more shirts while I was there. Y'all know I'm a creature of habit, okay? It's gonna be brown, black, gray, some shade of between light brown and dark brown, gray, or something with stripes. So they're all short sleeve tees and an XL. So this one's regular cotton and the other 2 are ribbed, just basic tees, because I'm basic and that's why I'm plain Jane. Next, I wandered into Bath and Body Works yesterday when I saw the $4.95 sale sign. So I grabbed a couple backups. Infinite Radiance. This is the Valleja dupe. I've worn mine a few times already. Absolutely love it. Midnight Addiction. I had worn this last week after I had smelled it on my niece. And I realized I've been sleeping on it. So I just grabbed a backup. While I was in checkout, I saw 2 other new scents. One was green. So I was like, ooh, pickle something. I smelled it. It had to stay at the store. Okay, it had to stay there. This other one is Grandma's Fruitcake. And this is Golden Fruitcake, Warm Rum, and Candied Fruit. This smells almost, do I want to say identical? Because I can smell more of the cake in here, but where I'm going with this is Naughty Nona from Sniff. If you've smelled Naughty Nona from Sniff, this will go really well with it. And I think Naughty Nona has that same vibe. It's like a boozy fruitcake. This is actually pretty good, and it was a great little find and checkout. So next I went into the cosmetics company store since they were doing 60% off of everything, and they never have stuff that I really want when they have a good sale like that. Like, I've been seeing other cosmetics company outlet have Lost Cherry at theirs. We haven't had Lost Cherry. We got all them other funky Tom Fords, but we don't have Lost Cherry, okay? And Love Don't Be Shy was there before, but now the only one that apparently seems to be there is Good Girl Gone Bad, and that one to me smells like dirty grass. So I said to say nothing. I grabbed this squalene cleanser from The Ordinary. I finished one of these a few months ago. If you wear makeup, this is a really good cleanser to help take it off. So I double cleanse when I'm washing my face anyways, especially when wearing makeup. Yeah, I slept on that one for a while, but yeah. And then since it was 60% off, it was like $35. So I grabbed Turquatic from MAC. And this one is just a nice freshie. Now, I did spray this on my skin, and it kind of reminded me a little bit of Transcend from the Fluid Project. So since I finished that a while ago, this is kind of like a nice little replacement for it. So yeah, glad to have this in my collection. Will I be reaching for a freshie anytime soon? No, but I might. I said to say nothing. Next is going to be TJ Maxx / Marshalls. So this is Mimic 62. I realized as I was putting everything away from the last haul I did, this was still sitting around. So I forgot it. Dupe to Sol de Janeiro, number 39. Yeah, Coco Cabana. Yeah. Next, this bag is from TJ Maxx and... oh, Lord. This bag is from August. It was in my car. A few vlogs ago, I mentioned that my car was in the shop waiting for a part that took forever. Okay, I got my car the other day. We're at the end of November. Okay. Anyways, I've got some sleep shorts. These are Calvin Klein sleep shorts that I found. And I actually wanted to return or exchange these for a smaller size. So I think I got both of these in extra large, if I'm not mistaken. And I need these. I should probably have gotten these in a large because, listen, the Lord blessed me with a big heart, not big hips. So they're going to be sliding off of me. And I don't think I'll be able to exchange these at this point because I've had them for so long. And they've been in the car. Actually, is my receipt in here? Yeah, this is more than 90 days. So I don't even know if I'll be able to exchange these at all, even with that receipt. So I guess I'm just going to be stuck wearing oversized shorts. Okay, next. Okay. What had happened was... okay. So I said again that I wanted to dress up my Maggie tote and I wanted to do like a twilly. So I got 2 of these. This one, you know, I got it. It's green. But I feel like the one I'm more likely going to put on it is this one. I think this is the shade Bone. Yeah. So they were marked down to, I think, $33. So I was looking up some videos on TikTok for how to tie these on here. So I'm gonna start with the Bone one, see how that works. I'm gonna get it on here. But with that being said, now I'm gonna have to be more intentional about whatever like charms I want to put on here so that it makes sense and that they don't clash. And this is loud. Let me take this off. And since I'm already spiraling this Black Friday shopping season, I grabbed something I never thought. Okay. It's a shirt. It's got the little just plain t-shirt. You know this is the color I wear. Okay. It's like a beigey brown, light brown, tan. Is there an actual color name on here? Pale khaki. So I got this in a large. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. We'll see how this goes. I never thought I would buy like designer clothing. So yeah, I was looking at the black ones because I feel like black is always safe, but I steer clear of that. Definitely can't do white because I feel like white, anytime I put it on, it automatically attracts dirt. But yeah, I did a lot of damage this Black Friday season. So I must be spiraling because I've been doing such a great job at not buying stuff. But yeah, I'm not mad about having this. But it was something that I feel like I was spiraling. And I just grabbed it. So I say that to say nothing. I was about to wrap this video up and I realized I forgot something. Sol de Janeiro 67. There is a new quote-unquote limited edition, allegedly, scent that has been added. If it's limited edition, then why does it have a number? That's what I want to know. Because they usually give those that are staying numbers and those that are limited names, right? But I would say the packaging for this could be hit or miss. What they said is they used recycled 71 bottles that they had to put this in. But yeah, it's 67. I don't know if it has a name to go with it, but it's mango juice, pear nectar, and amber woods. Now, y'all, this actually smells really good. For me, in pear scents, it be a little funny style, but this smells pretty good. Now, let me tread lightly when I say this, because once you start saying something smells like something, people will nail you to that. And sometimes you got to use your imagination, okay, for some things. With that being said, okay, Anita has passion fruit nectar, coconut water, tiger orchid, jasmine honey, pink patchouli, and vanilla bean. As far as how they smell, there are similarities that would make me want to put these under the same scent umbrella. Passion fruit is a very noticeable note, though, so that will be something you'll notice right off the top, where you say they wouldn't smell alike. And I'm not going to say they smell alike. I would say it's a similar vibe, where there's a very fruity, tropical fruit at the top, and then this woody, perfumey dry down, with this having patchouli and this having some woody notes in the dry down. Is this a replacement for Anita? No, but if there were to be some type of flanker to Anita, it might smell something like this. Because I would think if they're using tropical fruits, they'd use mango, they'd use pineapple, so something of that nature. So this ain't that ain't this, but to me, they're in a similar scent family. Okay. Now, with that being said, there is a perfume I do want to try with this. I don't know how it's going to go. I haven't done it yet. But that is Goddess from Demose. It's the Demose Jacquel J collab. This is pear and I think patchouli. This is like, it's kind of a crisp, fresh pear, but still a little perfumey. And because of that, I want to see what happens. Doesn't mean it's going to be a hit, but I want to see what happens. I think this one is limited edition too. You'd have to check her website for this, because I feel like it was just a limited edition collab that she's brought back a couple of times. So I don't know. But I want to try these two together. I'm not opposed to layering this with Anita as well. That will probably send me to Tropical Paradise Delight. But yeah, new Sol de Janeiro. It seems to be a little under the radar. Maybe not. I don't really see many people talking about it. I do think it's sold out. Not sure if it's restocking. So that's everything I've picked up over the last couple of days, aside from the Black Friday orders I put in online. Whew. Pray for me, because it's going to be a no-spend 2026 at this point. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this haul. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.